According to a Rockstar leaker, the GTA 6 trailer was actually built on a version of GTA 6 from a while ago. In this video, I want to unpack all of the details and why we should even trust the source. So in November of 2023, an account was created on Reddit under the username Look Who's Back. This obviously being a reference from the trailer, which at this point hadn't been released yet. This person was able to detail a lot of things that we were to see in the trailer, including but not limited to, the soundtrack, certain scenes, and the nature of the trailer. It's also said that the same user revealed gameplay features too, such as 3v3 basketball, dual wielding weapons, gore and dismemberment, different colour sunsets for Miami, it will be harder to carjack, and the gameplay in the trailer is from an old build and no one will know what the real map looks like until it comes out. Now the gameplay in the trailer being from an old build is a very important point, because if back in November this was considered to be an outdated or old build, at the time it probably means they were on a different build, which begs the question, what build are they on now, and also what build will they be on when the game is released in a year to 18 months to 2 years time. But before we get on to the next news topic, I want to say a big thank you to today's video sponsor, Private Internet Access. Browsing the internet online without a VPN is like leaving the door to your house unlocked. A VPN essentially changes your IP address and bounces your location to a different location to stop people from being able to access your private information. Private Internet Access helps you overcome restrictions and dangers of browsing online by giving you the option to change your IP address to a list of 91 countries to choose from and 50 US states, allowing you to gain access to websites and services that may only be available in certain locations. This is also extremely useful for gamers. For example, if you're based in one state in the US, you can change your location to a nearby or neighbouring state and receive really fast internet speed with low latency, which makes your gaming experience that much faster and better. Private Internet Access is available on all platforms from iPhones to Androids to Windows, Mac, Linux. It's available on everything. You can also use one Private Internet Access subscription to protect all of your devices. So a massive thank you to Private Internet Access for sponsoring today's video. Click the link down below to get 83% off. That's only $2.03 a month, plus you also get 4 months free. The next topic I want to talk about is the speculation of the potential size of the game in terms of how many gigabytes it's going to be to download it. GTA 6 best leaks on X, formerly known as Twitter, I'm never going to get used to saying that, shared information suggesting that the file size of GTA 6 could be massive, reaching up to 320 gigabytes. And of course, a couple of months ago, we had some mention of 750 gigabytes, which firstly isn't even going to be possible. Rockstar wouldn't release a game for PS5 where the PS5 physically does not have enough space available to download the game. So people stop worrying about 700 gigabytes, 800 gigabytes. It's not going to happen. But I do think 300 gigabytes is a reasonable assumption to make. And a lot of people have said that it's only going to be 80 gigabytes and all of this stuff. And no, it will be round about 200 to 300 gigabytes. The main reason I say this is that Red Dead Redemption 2, which came out on the PS4, was a 120 gigabyte game. Well, between 100 and 120, depending what additional content you got with the game and what version of the game you bought, but it was around about 120 gigabytes. And when GTA 6 is released, that will be a 7-year gap between the PS4 version of Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 6 on the PS5. You've also got to remember that Rockstar, or Take-Two Interactive, have been filing patents for different AI technology and different features and assets that we're going to see in the game for the past few years. They've been non-stop filing patents left, right and centre. There's so much new technology that's going to be packed into GTA 6 that I think making the assumption that the game's going to be a smaller game or less than Red Dead Redemption 2 or even only a bit bigger is probably a complete stretch. I think 300 gigabytes would probably be the top end of how big it would be. I think realistically, we're talking well over 250. Of course, I'd be very keen to hear what your thoughts are on that down below. The next topic is ScHoolboy Q's music being featured in GTA 6. Currently, his music is featured in GTA 5 and GTA Online, and when asked if his music is going to feature in GTA 6 on X, formerly known as Twitter, he responded by saying, "I'ma be there, don't even trip." And the next news topic I want to discuss in today's video is all of this Anita W saga, where basically her profile picture and description would change on Spotify to coming 2025 and the GTA 6 logo, and then every 6 to 12 hours since then it's been changing non-stop. And then we had this poorly worded statement which appeared on her artist profile, which the statement itself doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't talk about Rockstar and it doesn't talk about GTA 6. It references a trailer and a radio station. I think the whole situation at the moment is too wishy-washy for us to be able to draw a conclusion. In my last video, I tried my best to draw a conclusion, so you can check that out if you want to, but no one really knows what's going on. So it's one of those things where I'm getting a lot of questions about it, but I'm a bit hesitant to say this way or that way because it's too early to tell, and we'll just have to wait until we get the second trailer or the release of the game or we hear anything from Rockstar. So if you did enjoy today's video, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm going to be doing my first live stream when I get to 10,000 subscribers, which should be in the next few days. So the day I hit 10,000 is the day I'll do a live stream. So if you can help me get to 10,000, that would be massively appreciated. Thank you for Private Internet Access for sponsoring today's video. Their links are all down below, so go and check them out. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.